Today I'm going to take a little bit more time and talk about the Fuze Filler lights from Hogworkz. You lose all of your stock lighting when you take off that fender. Inside the box, you're going to get your harness, your 2 lights, some zip ties, and some zip tie mounts. Because I was running a stock rear fender, you're just going to chase that wire back through and disconnect it. You're not going to need that anymore. You are going to have to relocate your antenna. Hogworkz does sell a relocation kit for your antenna. For me, I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to wrap it up very nicely and tuck it behind the fuse panel back here and snug that back down. These are just 2 small Phillip head screws. Go ahead and unscrew those. You're going to use the longer ones that Hogworkz provides. This one, when you remove your rear fender, you're going to want to keep this bolt. You're going to need this bolt to mount the fuse filler inserts. When you slide that on, you don't need to tighten this all the way down. You're going to have to fish the wire through the back of this housing, and you want to line the back of the light up with this mounting plate. If those 2 bottom bolts are tight, you're not going to be able to line it up properly. Screw those longer Phillip head screws in and then go ahead and tighten it down. You don't need to wrench these down super tight. You are wrenching down on plastic. On both sides, I ran the wiring up through the shroud and zip tied it. Now we're going to go ahead and just plug everything in and make sure it works. I would recommend that you test these. Make sure you do have one that's left and right, and then mark it on your connectors here. I'm going to go ahead and flip the bike on now. Go ahead and go through your cycle, do right, do left, do your hazards and your brakes to make sure everything is in working order. Anytime you're doing anything with lights or electronics, I would plug it in, test it before you start mounting everything. It would suck if you went through all that process and you plugged them in and they didn't work. That is the Fuze saddlebag LED filler lights from Hogworkz.